It's Network Group's 2025 Gala in Manchester, and I'm joined by Seamus Lennon from Threatlocker. Seamus, Threatlocker have had a long relationship with Network Group. What is important to you about being at our events?
What's important to us is basically the interactions, and it's the feedback from all of the attendees. Look, we as a company strive to improve, and the only way we do that is through feedback. The relationships we build up here basically are foregoing, and since joining the Network Group, we've basically just increased those relationships and hardened those relationships with all of our clients as well.
Great. You were on stage before talking about the evolution of ransomware. What were the kind of main themes that you covered?
Yeah, so the evolution of ransomware sort of goes from, if you go back to a number of years ago, there was only a few people that were able to actually generate ransomware. With the evolution of AI, basically that is basically open to anyone. So, 6 billion people have access to AI. 6 billion people could be threat actors, potentially. So, and it's more about how we prevent it than how it's created. So, we've always had security tools. They've never gone away. From starting in IT 25 years ago, we had antivirus. It didn't work then, it doesn't work now. There is a growing adoption to what we actually believe in, which is zero trust. And it's a simple philosophy. Only allow what you need to run and block everything else. And by doing that, you're also going to block all of the bad stuff that's out there as well.
I think from talking to MSPs, one of the challenges they see there is how do I go about blocking everything that I don't trust without creating a load of noise and a load of work. What's your answer to that?
Yeah, so one of the things with application allow listing traditionally was it was always painful to implement and painful to maintain, because by the very nature of applications updating, things change. We introduced what we call built-in application definitions, which means we look after them. If that application updates, we catalog the changes, we update that definition. Now, currently right now, we've over 9,000 plus built-in application definitions, which means we can do application allow listing in an easy manageable fashion. In order to gain what we know in the environment, we put everything into a learning mode and we automatically learn what's in there. So the implementation and the maintenance is made much more easy. Now, it is a zero trust solution, and like any zero trust solution, it's not a set and forget solution. There will be times where there is, changes, and we make it as easy as possible to implement those changes quickly.
Cool. You've had a chance to have some one-on-one conversations with our members at the event. What kind of discussions are you having with them?
Yeah, the discussions around, like every year we run our own event, which is Zero Trust World, usually around February or March, where we have our flagship event. That's where we launch our new products. This year we launched a number of products, so more conversations around those new products and the adoption of those new products and where they would fit in the stack. Look, a lot of MSPs already have a security stack, and it's the discussion is around where we sit in that stack and how we can actually improve that stack. And again, at the end of the day, it's about protecting our clients, and that's where the discussion goes around.
So what kind of new features have made it into the product this year?
Yeah, so this year the main new features will be patch management, so automatically patching third-party applications, Microsoft 365 lockdown, so Microsoft 365 control, and Microsoft 365 MDR service as well. So looking for indicators of compromise in that Microsoft 365 environment, as well as locking down access. So it's basically conditional-based access to only allow authenticated devices access Microsoft 365. So in the event where a user is compromised, as in credential theft, token theft, their Microsoft 365 environment is safe. Now in terms of what's on the roadmap, I know as a company we do our own webinars, and we've just launched a series of webinars. It's how to get secure in 100 days.
Okay.
So it's a bit like Donald Trump's 100 days in office. So it'll be a series of webinars on things that customers can implement to secure their environment. Now, some of the solution isn't actually Threatlocker at all. It's basic security principles in an environment. Okay. If you haven't seen our webinars, look at them, follow them. They're only starting, I think, next week. So it'll be a good time to get in there as well.
Great stuff. And in terms of your patch, as you say, MSPs will probably have something in place for that already. Are you finding that is more existing partners removing another tool and bringing something to you, or is that a feature that they're adding where they don't currently have something in place?
It's a feature that they may not have in place at the time. And one of the good things about patch management, without even enabling it in a Threatlocker environment, it'll identify applications that are out of date, unpatched, that need patching. So we can go to that sort of business of looking at those applications that the current patch management solution may not be identifying as well.
Great stuff. Super. Well, Seamus, it's been great to get the opportunity to catch up with you. Thanks very much for your partnership with Network Group.
Thanks very much for having me, Troy. Thank you.